With Yoel Romero losing to Robert Whittaker for the second time in a very close fight at UFC 225, it will be very difficult for him to get a third crack at the champion unless he is dethroned. So where does Yoel Romero go from here? Does he stay in the UFC's middleweight division, or does he move up to the light heavyweight division to start fresh? Yoel Romero has looked like a terrifying force since making his UFC debut, where he has put together a number of brutal finishes under his belt, clearing out just about all of the top names in the weight class, but has struggled to capture UFC gold. At the age of 41, he has shown signs of fatigue and has put tremendous amounts of pressure on his body to get to the middleweight limit of 185 pounds. In his last two title fights, he pushed his body to the absolute limit but wasn't able to make the championship weight. Even in his last fight at UFC 225, his weight cut was so brutal that his teammates actually had to carry him to the scale. Just imagine how much stress he was putting on his body to not even walk to the scale. Yoel Romero missing weight didn't affect him at all when he fought, as he was able to brutally knock out Rockhold at UFC 221 and did have some big moments against Robert Whittaker at UFC 225. He carries so much muscle mass and is built like a teenage mutant ninja turtle, where I can guarantee his urine sample could melt steel beams. He is a tough and a durable fighter, but his huge physique has made it difficult for him to make the weight limit. At the UFC 225 post-fight press conference, the UFC president Dana White mentioned that it would be a good idea for him to move up to the light heavyweight division.
Probably a good idea. We're gonna have to talk to him and his team, and yeah, it's probably a good idea to go to 205.
I can clearly see Dana White's issue with Yoel Romero. Just imagine that Yoel Romero became the UFC middleweight champion and he missed weight and didn't defend his title. The UFC can't risk promoting a fighter who has been struggling to make weight as of late. The current UFC light heavyweight champion Daniel Cormier tuned in to see UFC 225 and posted this on his Twitter saying, "Since Rockhold can't fight, I know who Alexander Gustafsson can fight. Win or lose, I say get him in there with Yoel Romero. Let's see this #1 contender fight." Yoel Romero initially fought in the light heavyweight division when he began his mixed martial arts career, where he put together 4 brutal finishes in a row. In his 5th fight, he was knocked out by Rafael Cavalcante in the 2nd round, which prompted him to move down to the middleweight division, where he started causing havoc in the weight class. Yoel Romero stands 6 feet tall and has the perfect size and the fighting ability to start causing chaos in the light heavyweight division. With Alexander Gustafsson as the #1 light heavyweight in the division, I believe a #1 contender bout between both fighters makes the most sense to happen next. With the UFC's light heavyweight division lacking in star power, Yoel Romero is the guy who can bring life back into the division and could cause a lot of problems for the top 5 light heavyweight fighters in the weight class. Now just imagine guys, imagine Yoel Romero making his light heavyweight debut, who is fully nourished and at full strength. Now that is a recipe to become one of the most terrifying forces in UFC history. So guys, what do you think? Should Yoel Romero stay at middleweight, or should he move up to the light heavyweight division and start fresh? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Thank you.